Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take you through the next stage of your Blu-ray collection, making a database and an interface, something along the lines like this, where it shows all your movies in a correct order. And it has all the data like this. Now today we're going to be taking movie X, and we're going to show you how to insert the information. This is Media Browser, plugin for Windows Media Center. Now there's a new media browser out that has a server side and a client side software for Windows 8. So we'll discuss that later in another video, but this is to fetch media data to import in to your program so you can end up with a real easy point and click interface. So today's program we'll be using today will be called Media Center. So we're going to type MEDIACENTER, master. Okay, because this is all open source freeware software, I always take it to the pages so you can support the guy who creates it. Click on here, and then you could click the downloader, install it. You need to install Framework 4.0 to get it to work. This is the creator. There's an option to purchase it to unlock certain features, but most of the features will work on the downloadable version. So once you've installed it, you're going to end up with an interface like this. And you're going to click on the icon. It's going to load, and we're going to quickly cover these. Under settings and preferences, you're going to make sure that these ones are checked. If I go too fast, just pause the video, go back. You're going to make sure that these are checked, like follow artwork. That's checked. That's unchecked. If you check that, you're going to download like 10 to 15 backdrops. I only want 5. Checked, checked, checked. Organization. None of this has been changed. Movies. I have these two checked up here, and this one checked here, this one checked. TV, this is all default. Post-processing, default. Some of these options are grayed out because if you purchase the full version you can use them, but this program is really powerful just as the freeware version. And these items here are set like that. I don't change any of these tabs, so we can just click through them here, and you can match the settings. Okay, so basically what we want to do is the important ones is artwork. Okay, enable the old right-click method of choosing posters, banners, and backdrops. This is disabled upon install. You want to put a check mark in there and take the check mark out of there. Okay, so those are the important features. Let's go over to application and go down to set scan folders. Okay, ignore that. That was my old directory. That was I had my Windows and my hard drive set up, and I added a couple hard drives and did a couple things before updating this. So anyway, what you're going to want to do is you're going to load this scan folder list and include the drives where your movies are. Okay, so these are all my movie folders, updated. You can press add new or you can remove. Okay, and press the done button. Now what it's going to do is it's going to build a directory for me. So let's take out this. Okay, these are my movies in my directory on my hard drive. Now, the ones with the red mean that there's no data been fetched for it. And the white ones are the ones that have data. So today we're going to discuss Movie X. Now, Movie X could be anything. We're going to go fetch a recent movie and turn it in and show you how to pull the data. So let's say you want to pull data for, I don't know, new one just came out, it was rented, Mockingjay, Part 1. Okay, if you want to look for a movie, you've punched it in the search engine, you're going to look at this, it says IBDM comes up. You don't even have to click in here. All you got to do is just copy this TT number. Okay. And that's it. Shut down the browser. Now you're going to right click on here, and you're going to go to fetch, not this one, this one. And you want to force it by title ID. And we're going to paste that in, like so. And that's going to fetch the information off the IMDb site and pull the graphics, the title, the information description. Now, this program will not pull the cast and crew. I use Media Browser to do it because you get some nice looking pictures. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's press OK. Now it's going to log on to the internet and it's going to pull MovieX. Now MovieX is something else, but now it's going to be called Mockingjay because I'm pulling the TT code. It pulls the title, the description, and it's going to pull 5 backdrops because I told it to pull only 5. I don't want to pull 10, 15. And there you go, it's saved. So now that we know that's done, we can shut down this window. Actually, before we do that, let's load it back up for a second. I want to talk about customizing your pictures and desktops and stuff. So let's go Mockingjay, M, and let's look for MO. I don't see it. Let's go MOC. There it is, under games. Okay. I'm going to right click on here. Now you can have this option, choose posters, backdrops, and banners. Click on it, and it's going to pull up all the covers that it has on the file. So now you can go like this, and you can scroll through them. Let's go full screen, and you can choose your artwork for your database file. So there's tons and tons of, I don't know where this program searches this stuff, but you can pick anything you want based on the movie. You can have her, you can have him, you can have a picture of the, I don't know, the Mockingjay itself, whatever. So if you click on it, it's going to update and show up in your media browser. And these are your backdrops. Same thing. So you can choose which backdrop. There's tons. I only have the first 5 enabled. And you can pick which one will start as the starting backdrop. Let's shut this down. Let's load up media browser. Okay. Now, click on the Blu-ray. Now you'll see down here, MovieX. We need to refresh it, so we're going to click on it. And we're going to press the refresh button. And there you go. Now, this isn't the movie, but this is just an example of what MovieX could do. You can put any movie in here and pull any data. Go to details, shows you it's a Blu-ray, refresh, overview, and let's exit out. Now, if you give it a couple minutes, Media Browser will go back on the net, cross-reference this Mockingjay video, and pull the cast and crew off. So let's show like what the cast and crew would look like. So you click on that, you see how it says cast? It'll pull these pictures off and give you some nice pictures of, and if there's no pictures, it'll just show that. So that's what it does. So Media Center Master does not pull the cast and crew. So just so you understand that, it's this program that does it. But it takes a second to update. So like we got Catching Fire. Where did the Mockingjay go? There it is. Click on it. And if you give it a couple minutes, eventually it'll create a cast option, and then it'll add it into the database so you can view it. So now let's go over to our MovieX, which is now called Mockingjay, and let's open up this and edit it. Now this is the file it creates. It pulls this off the internet. It does it XML, and it has description, the persons who are involved, the actors, so on and so on. And you can scroll down, and then it has the director, the film rated, and it basically pulls all the information you need to know in a format that looks like that. And now that program gets imported into Media Browser, which is this program here. Now, the next video I make will show you how to use Media Browser with Windows 7, and then we'll talk about Windows 8 because not everybody has the Microsoft Media Center, because Windows 8 doesn't come with it. Windows 7 does, and I'm not too sure if 7 Premium and 7 Basic comes with it, but certain versions don't have it. So I want to make this video more for universal. Like there are programs out there called XMBC and some other programs like that, and they do the same thing as what I'm doing here. I like this interface because it's clean, it's to the point, and it's worked great for 9 years, and I won't choose anything else. I really like using this, and because this will allow you to use custom players like MPC, VLC. XMBC has its own built-in media player, which does have a lot of glitches. So I like to control my players, my codecs. I like to control everything separate. So now, just to show you how this works, if I right-click on this, I delete this stuff. Okay, because that's not the movie that's in here. Okay. Now, if we go load up Media Browser again, I'm going to show you that it'll affect. Now, this program here, there's the Mockingjay. Okay, click on it. You notice how it just fetched the cast? Now let's refresh it, and it should remove the information out of the database because I deleted all the XML file. I deleted the banners, the cover, and now if I go back, you're going to see that MovieX has no information. So that's how you input and output data through Media Browser. And in the next video, we will show you how to set this up to look exactly like it does on my screen on your computer. So there you go, guys. Thank you for watching Jack of All Trades. Please check back weekly. I try to make videos, release them weekly if possible. Try to make them as interesting as possible, as simple as possible so you guys can understand them. And like I said, this series of Home Theater 101 is for the basic user to take them from beginning to end. If you're advanced, you might find this material, a little old. But for the guys that have never done this and set up a media center on their computer to hook up to the TV in their living room, this thing will cover the whole thing on how to do it. So you guys have a good day.